Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started with this review. It was not the greatest day today. I had some issues. I ended up walking away early because I was getting a bit frustrated. But yeah, I made $57 today, 2 trades, 1 trade on BFRI for $56, and a scratch trade on EJH for just $1.24. Before I actually go ahead and get into the trades themselves, I just want to go ahead and go over some of the prep that I had for the day, which was just that the market was very slow today. I didn't see quite a lot of movers. It was pretty slow. I noticed that biotech, for like the first time in a while, really wasn't showing up on the scanners. I was noticing some AI stocks show up. MDAI showed up. There was like 1 or 2 other AI stocks that showed up. I can't remember their names, but they're not even here anymore, so they must have failed too. But yeah, it was a pretty slow day just in general. I didn't see a lot of opportunity. I know the market's been selling off for like the last week too, so that could have a factor. But let's go ahead and go over the trades now. I'm going to try and keep it somewhat brief because it wasn't too exciting, but I think there's some things that you can take away from what happened. First of all was EJH. The volume was pretty low. I usually won't trade something like this, but I noticed that somewhere between like a 50 and 70,000 share seller or buyer kept popping up here. And I figured relative to the volume that was coming in, this could be some sort of algorithm that was going to slowly push the price up like it did yesterday. So I went ahead and bought in. I gave it like 10 minutes. Normally I won't hold that long, but if it's going to be like a slow gradual move up, then I figured I would give it time. But the volume was dying out, and the price really wasn't moving up, so I just decided to get out flat. I could have held, and I would have been paid off. It looks like whoever was having this buy order here maybe bought in here on this big move up. It's possible. But to me, even if it's a slow grind up, I want to see some, like if I'm not even green within 10 minutes, at that point, I kind of think I would just want out. So I ended up getting out. I did do 2,400, which is higher than normal size, but that was because the price of the stock was so low and the volatility was so low. So I had to size up to compensate for that. But yeah, it just ended up being a flat trade. And my other trade now, what was my other? BFRI. And this was a gap up into sell-off. I don't know why sometimes the price doesn't show up here. I'm going to have to just show it. I can show it on the 5-minute just so you can see the entries. And now it's not showing up. Why you do this to me? What if I switch stocks? Just do a random stock. Okay, well, I'm just going to do the 5-minute. I don't know why TT does this. But basically, we had 2 gap ups, maybe even 3. It probably was 2. But we had 2 gap ups. The price started selling off hard. I noticed there was a lot of support around 590. So I went ahead and bought into at 592. So I timed the bottom within 2 pennies. So really good entry there. And my target was somewhere between 625 and 630. The price ends up squeezing up really hard. It goes up and I see 620 on the bid within like 1 or 2 minutes from my entry. And I figured, okay, let me just go ahead and just try and take it off. It's like 5 cents from my profit target. And I hit a market order and the price drops all the way to $6 and I get filled at $6. So I went from up around $200 to up only around $50, which was really frustrating. And it really kind of set me in a bad mood for the rest of the trading day. And I decided, since it's kind of a slow day, I'm already a little bit tilted from this slippage I got. It was probably just better for me to just take the $50 win and just walk away for the day. And that's what I did. So yeah, not the most exciting day, but I followed my rules. I ended up walking away because I felt like my emotions were getting the better of me. And I'm hoping tomorrow that I can just come back a little bit stronger and try to do a little bit better with my entries and my exits. But yeah, that's all. If you found this educational or helpful, please do leave a like. And if you're someone who's trying to become more profitable, I've been profitable for about 7 months now, and I haven't had a losing month. So if you want to see, like today, my processes where I analyze my emotions, and for like today, I ended up walking away early because I felt that I wasn't emotionally stable enough to keep trading. If you're trying to get better and trying to become more emotionally stable, I would encourage you to subscribe because I feel like you can learn a lot from the kind of trades that I'm taking. With that said, you have a good rest of your day. Take care.